Hello, everyone, and welcome to a new weekly review. Again, a week without setups for me, but I placed my limit once and I will take you through it. I placed my limit on pound JPY. Starting on the monthly, we can see that we are in bearish territorium. We touched this zone, and last month we received this indicational candle. So my monthly bias is short. Then when I go to the weekly, I can see a clear impulse, correction with the trend, and from there on, shift of momentum, and price comes back correctively. What else can I see? The shoulder one had shoulder two. So I can take my fib from the low to the high, and I do have my weekly TP. Last week, we've closed bearish. So we touched this head and shoulder, and we can see that the bears were activated. So the weekly 4 hour was not possible anymore for me. So I wanted to see if there was an opportunity on the daily. And on the daily, I can see the impulse. I see, and from there on, the bears kicking in. If I look on the line chart, I can see a small nick over here. I place my daily zone over there, and it aligns with a nice selling zone and a nice buying zone. So a nice supply and demand zone. From there on, it was just a waiting game for price to come back to my zone. Price came back. I could look for a D-cell, head and shoulder, or bearish W. D-cell was not possible anymore over here. Just had to wait. And the trade made us wait. There were some possibilities that the bears were trying to kick in, but eventually on Wednesday, the bears were kicking in. You can see a possible 4 hour reversal. Shoulder one had possible shoulder two. First, I want to decide my daily take profit point. Minus 27. From there on, to place my limit. I round it off to 60. And from the head, it's 10 pips. This is where I place my stop loss, a nice risk to reward for 5.52%. I had to wait for the price to come back. Just missed my entry. And from there on, price went all the way down to at least 3%. And eventually price came back. So a bit unlucky here. Bias was right again, and the trade played out for a nice 3% push, but part of the game. Slow weeks in the markets, and when there's an opportunity, we've been a little bit unlucky on the previous weeks, but that's okay. Time to stay sharp, time to stay focused, and to sharpen the knives even more. I will see you this Sunday again on a new Sunday market breakdown. Enjoy your weekend.